Yo, long time no see. Well, it's only been a week. But we are back in BMX Streets, and we have another Skurt map. If you haven't played a Skurt map before, Skurt makes really good maps. He did a high school map previously. I think it was a high school map. It was amazing. I did a bunch of videos on that one. And yeah, he's back with a more park-orientated map, so I'm definitely eager to give it a go. Let's go. So, it's been about a week since I last played. So if I'm being completely honest, I'm not entirely sure what's changed. I know a lot of the transition stuff got fixed. Oh shit. So hopefully some of this stuff will ride fairly well. It's a pretty huge park. And as I've probably said before... But tap? I'm not a super park orientated person, so I'm probably not going to be doing the best tricks over on this bit. But I'll try and do what I can. Oh hey, my logo. Let's do a trick on that then. So just to check, we have a whole other section over here. This is actually probably a bit more my jam, to be honest. I think it's split into 3. I should probably check the map before I even come to it. Oh, hell yeah. I'm definitely going to be into this side of things. Yeah, this is a really nice looking map. I was going to try and stall on it, but I will take that. I swear to God, I cannot do a stall on that thing. I think I just suck. I do want to play around with their war ride section over there, because we don't get many curved war rides that are super rideable. Obviously, the way physics are now, you can kind of just keep going. You can also style it out as well. Come on. Yeah, it's quite sticky, I guess is maybe the way to describe him right now. Okay. Trying a little bit to get ground on top. We kind of got one. Maybe a little bit sketch. Still, when it comes to war rides, I think they've been improved a little bit. But then there are times when it's a bit haywire as well. Probably about as good as we're going to get it. Take a money as well. Pedal. Generally, one thing to note when playing this, most of the maps are super solid these days. You don't really get many issues with those. It's just something to do with the transition physics usually, or probably a skill issue on my end. It causes a lot of the weird shit to happen. Ugh. Right, let's go to an area that's a bit more my jam, because I see potential for stuff everywhere. Definitely going to need a bit more speed. I can't tell if it's me, but it feels like the game's a little slower than it used to be. Or like more weighty somehow. Maybe. Yeah, like it's pedaling fairly slow. I don't know if there's a setting I'd change for that. Nice. Not so nice. Those look pretty smooth. Oh, we got a chain as well. Don't know if we can... Oh, hell yeah. Sweet. We got a trash can. Which means Oh yeah. Sometimes with those you can kind of like get the tire to fit in and turn it into a stall. Kind of run it around the outside. I was going to say run it along the rim, but that may sound a little bit suspicious. A little bit shaky with my old grinds. Oh well. You know what? The game's feeling okay for a little while. I was struggling a lot with my kind of techie stuff that I like doing. It felt like the magnets were all in place so you could do like really big park tricks and things like that. But then I struggled with a lot of my stuff. Okay, we've got so many ideas. Overall though, it doesn't feel too bad. Shit, I did the bar the wrong way. Oh well. You know what though? I am going to have to probably do 2 videos on this map. There's so many spots that kind of need proper attention. And I don't like to just sort of breeze through and not properly like try stuff out. I don't know. Got to get your money's worth, right? Look at that. Look at that. Easy. Just for the fun of it, I kind of want to see how he reacts. You could maybe like slide under. I think we'd need to have that setting where you can like do tricks. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're going to the quick settings. I can't remember what it was called. Always fire. Almost. I don't know. The hop kind of looks shit. We should probably not have that. I'm wondering if you could do like a grind and then get under the rail somehow. Probably got to go super slow to manage it. You know what? As much as I try, I cannot get him to do like a non-hop way out of that without like killing himself. Actually, I suppose if you just let go. Okay, we shouldn't give up. Give it another go. See what happens. There we go. So, kind of gave me the idea for that. Okay, be warned, the magnets are crazy, especially if you start spinning. I don't know why. When he turns right... Oh no, it worked that time. Sometimes it will kind of send you way off. Especially if you just want a manual on top. You're probably going to struggle a little bit. Nice. Little Smith. Kind of sketch. Definitely got to try these rails out as well. Also, I'm not sure if people are aware of this, but if you hold up and pedal, you just pedal a bit quicker. So like from here, if you just do the regular X, you barely make it. Hold it up. Pedal's a little bit more intense, so you can see he goes a bit further up the rail. So that's one fun fact if you didn't know. Yeah, definitely need a bit more speed to attack that thing. I think that was on the wood, or the actual rail. Smith. I was wondering if we could get a crook. I think it'll work. Indeed it does. In fact, that reminds me, one major feature that's been added back to the game is the replay editor. If you press space, I'm not entirely sure if we can change... Oh yeah, we can. You press X, you can change the camera. As you can see in the top left, it says free cam. I don't know if we can get rid of this bar at the bottom. Let's see. Okay, we didn't actually make the crook, but it looked like it. But again, we do have some sort of replay editor, so we can start filming stuff. Actually, maybe it was this one that was there. Okay, yeah, we made it. So, while it's still very basic, and we don't really have a lot of functionality from what I can tell, at the very least, we have the ability to finally start filming stuff properly again. And of course, one other thing, which a lot of people maybe know already, I'll try and do separate videos on them, is we have a mountain bike and an MX bike. The MX bike doesn't have like an engine sound or anything, so it's just kind of quiet, which feels really weird. I'll probably do separate videos on them, see if I can like do anything unique, take advantage of them, seeing as they're there. Yeah, he's fighting the rail a little bit. Be nice to keep everybody more informed about what's going on with the game, but he doesn't provide a lot of info in what's going on. So one of the nice looking updates is we're actually starting to get the main, whatever it's called, Mass City map. You mentioned something about the next patch. We'll have that, or part of the map in the game. So hopefully we'll get to see this new revamped Rotex version of the map, which looks way better than the original one, because it was, well, bare bones and kind of ugly. That's little feeble stall. What I'm gonna do? I have no idea. I'm gonna panic, that's what. Another thing I want to try. Preferably a better version of that. Yeah, kind of random what trick you get. I think if you lined it up perfectly, he would give you the intended result. It's just a little harder than it maybe needs to be right now. I'll take that. Yeah. World's lowest manual. Bang his head. He gets brain damage. But he makes the trick at least. Ooh. Just fitting a bar out of a little bonk. Yeah, you got opportunities to try out some more unusual stuff all over the place on this map. Nice. You know what? I don't have a lot of time to film today, but I did want to get something out because it's been like a week since I last did a video. You know how the YouTube game goes. You gotta constantly churn out shit, otherwise you don't get recommended anymore. Hopefully this wasn't too shit. Was kind of a chance for me to get back into things again. Seems like not a huge amount has changed the way the game feels. Maybe it has, I can't tell. But we have the mountain bike. In fact, if you press D, I'll maybe show it off here, you get this full suspension bike. It's quite bouncy. And then yeah, you've got the MX bike, which works with the triggers. But again, you don't get any sound. It's also very heavy. But I definitely want to play around with this a little bit. See if I can ride things in a different way. In fact, it seems heavier than when I tried before. He barely even hops now. Maybe it's because of the gravity or something. But yeah, I'll cover this at a much later date. Holy crap. And in the meantime, hope you enjoyed this. Hopefully it gave you some ideas. And yeah, go try out Skurt's map, because it's dope. I'll have a link in the description. This is the pre-alpha branch, if you're wondering as well. Go on to that one. It's probably the most up to date. And yeah, I will see you in the next video.